Good evening. It's Friday, the 11th of December, last day of the trading week, and what a day it's been. So we complained, or I was, and we had a pretty bad day yesterday. Well, there was two, not bad, but slow days where there wasn't much in terms of trades, and then there were, and we missed them, etc. But the 3 days that we did have, which were good, were just incredibly good. So starting with cable. First thing in the morning, and this was just a dream trade. It was falling from pre-London market open, it fallen, and at 8 o'clock it came back up to retest our blue level with 3 pip overstop, and you should have between 5 to 10 pip stop anyway. And it then went on to give us 102 pips. Went on to give 37 pips from there, but we held, and just as per Gio's video, we were looking for these stops. There's some more stops on the left hand side as well. That trade's finished, and so that was 100 pips on that. We then carried on watching, and we had a reversal at some point in the afternoon, as you can see here. And what I said to everybody was, we couldn't really get that reversal because we don't have a level over here. But I did alert everyone to a retest of the purple, which I'd been waiting for around here, to be honest, and it fell a lot further. And in fact, I did give everybody a trade from this level over here down for about 35 pips, which I took myself. And then I did tell everyone if it goes back over, I was going to take the long, which it did, and that did 72 pips. I then alerted everyone to a short at the purple line, and really it just depends where you wanted to take it. So as you can see, we had this previous sort of spiky area over here, which is where I decided to take my profit at. I took it slightly earlier, but if you had waited, there was roughly 44 pips to be had there. I'll move on. What we had then was pound yen, which was exactly the same scenario to the pip, to our brown line, and down we came. That was an incredible trade today. So it was about 93 pips in the first instance. You had your stops over here, and there are more stops to the left, which if you look, and you'll understand why this was a good take profit area. So as I said, that was a good trade for about 92 pips. And then unfortunately we didn't come back up to retest, so that was that. Pound CAD was a peach as well, so to speak. And this is, I put it on the chat. There was stops to be taken, and they were taken. Again, retest on our blue. If you held, you're looking at about 140 pips in total. 140 pips in total. Didn't quite get a retest on our brown here, which in itself should have told you to short it again, but I didn't, so I'm not going to include that. Pound Aussie, it's so annoying because we don't have any more levels to play from. I was looking for a retest on the brown for it to come back down again, but it didn't happen. But as you can see, it moved 160 pips or so. I'm going through this quickly because I've been through most of it on the chat, and I don't want to waste everybody's time on a Friday evening. Euro dollar, yes, we had all this rejection of the brown and blue, but I didn't take, and the green as well. I didn't take it because I just didn't have the conviction it was going anywhere. And as you can see, it was a range of about 20 pips or so. It just kept bouncing up and down off, and I don't like playing those kind of trades. So I've got nothing to aim for. So really nothing there for me. This I'm upset about because I kept my stop too tight. All I needed was 7 pip stop from our brown line. And as you can see, we've got up 45 pips. I kept it too tight, my own fault. but it's that one annoying trade that everyone has a day, which you keep trying, and then it comes through, but after you've given up. Anyhow, there was 45 pips on euro yen. On dollar CAD, nothing really. If you look at it very carefully, you can see there was a break here and at 8 o'clock a retest on the blue, but too subtle, and there's no way I would have caught that. It's just a hindsight trade. Same thing with dollar yen, just wasn't doing anything really. Well, it did a bit. I mean, it traded in a 30 pip range, but didn't come off our levels the way we wanted to. I tried this. I tried longing it from here, from our blue level, but as you can see, it was a waste of time. Yesterday was a much better day, if you remember. I've still got the drawings on the chart, and today it decided to do what it normally does 9 times out of 10, which is just trundle along, and that's it. Sorry, got Euro GBP that left the station at 7:30, and there was no way that I was going to be able to get into it. At 8 o'clock, it did mess around the brown line, but there wasn't my setup, coming back to test the brown line to go up. And so, yeah, it moved 94 pips, but it wasn't a 94 pips where my system of trading for me to be able to catch. So what we did have, just with the pairs that we looked at and discussed during the day, there was about over 400 pips that had been taken, which we identified live about 250 of those pips live. Whether you took them all or not doesn't matter, but even if you got 50%, well, it's pretty good going. Anyhow, have a great weekend, everyone. It was great trading with you, and we go again on Monday.